Pisces. This is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your December 2018 Twin Flame Tarot reading, your twins energy. So if you saw the first video, you know that you could be dealing with an Aries as your twin or a Cancer. But if it's another sign, you know that's no problem. These are just specific messages for those people that are dealing with these two signs. So keep that in mind. All right. The mutual energy for the connection is the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. This is emotional fulfillment. This is wishing for that 10th cup, trying to, figure out what fulfills you, how to get to that last cup, that American dream, that beautiful being emotionally fulfilled within a romantic connection possibly. Could also just be financial. We had that clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So you may be working on your finances right now. You may be working on getting those more balanced here, and or the connection more balanced between your twins. So it's very possible that you just want a balanced connection. So very, very beautiful. All right, so let's clear out the energy. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to take those out. Banged it crazy. Okay. All right. So for your twin side, let's see. First card we have is Seeker, but it's reversed. So we'll take the shadow attribute. So what I'm feeling off of this automatically is that your twin is not going within, or they're not seeing something clearly. So right here we have inability to commit to a path once found. So it may be that they're not sure what path to take. It may be that they're not sure if they want to continue on a twin flame journey or get on a twin flame journey. They may not know what path to take in their lives. It could be career as well. Next card is friendship, nurture your relationships. So yeah, this is a very beautiful card here. So right now, Spirit is telling them to nurture their friendships and to take care of the people around them and really cultivate and give back to those around them. So it's really beautiful. That's magic. Next card we have is Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. Yeah, so it's encouraging them to figure out about this path, to learn about themselves, to go within, again, to get that wisdom and knowledge like I was just showing on that Seeker card here, and to gain some spiritual understanding about themselves, about the world, about how this works, and then they can kind of move forward on this path. It's also stating that if they take care of their friendships, that will help them with their vibration as well. So it will raise their vibration by taking these things into account, by getting more knowledge, by becoming the student as well, and seeking more information about what's happening within. They may just be getting signs and symbols, and they may not know what's happening. So Spirit's like, yeah, find out, do the work, figure out what's going on. Next card we have is Naked Before the Stars. Oops, sorry. So some of them are just very much being sexual, sensual, maybe one night stand type of energy. It's not a judgment, just what I'm getting from the card here. Also just being really comfortable in their own skin. They may just be wanting to just be sexual or sensual, and they're just feeling really good they may be feeling really good about themselves. So that's beautiful. So very confident energy there. Next card we have is Bound, though. So on this side, we did show some type of addictions here, and this energy is, they may be feeling bound by a connection that they're in, or they may be feeling bound by the twin flame connection for some of them. So it's also stating that maybe they're bound to, like, they are hypercritical of their bodies, and they feel like to be the perfect size or the perfect weight or the perfect everything has now trapped them into this ideal of like having to show everybody this perfect person, that everything's just fine, everything is beautiful on the outside, but what's really going on the inside is that they feel bound to that energy. And then maybe there's more here, so let's see. Yeah, so what I'm feeling for them is a lot of them is they're trying to get out of whatever is binding them. This is the Ten of Wands reversed. So they're trying to drop this burden. They're trying to get out of this energy of feeling bound by possibly addictions. Could be also weight related for some of you. Watch if you're cross watching or whatever. If you're the twin watching, doesn't matter. Some of you could have eating disorders, and it's stating that that is something that is keeping you trapped, maybe lowering your vibration as well, and it's not helping the connection here or helping you. So health-wise, it's kind of a red flag here. It also could be drugs, drinking, those type of things, codependent relationships as well. But you want to tell your twin, we will be together again. Fantastic. So that's beautiful, Pisces. Yeah, so your twin wants to tell you, they know that you guys will be, they know you'll be together again. Maybe not even in this world, this lifetime. You guys have been together in lifetimes before, so you'll be in lifetimes after. So, beautiful. Next card we have is Mediator. That's reversed. So, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So, it looks like here that there could be a third-party situation. They could be involved with another partner here. For some of them, they have a relationship and they're hiding it. Or they're hiding the fact that they're still talking to you and they're with someone else, or they're trying to be like a little cheater here. So sorry guys, but this is what I'm seeing. And it is a negative vibration here. So they're obviously trying to get away with something, and it's either personally or professionally. So it could be that they're making deals behind other people's backs that the other people don't know about. So there may be different corporations involved, things like that. Keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but for some of them, sneaking around. Next card we have is Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. It's beautiful. Yeah, so what they're stating is that the divine is with them. They are sending them messages. They are giving them creative nudges and hope in this connection. And my video froze. So what is happening here with that Archangel Gabriel card is what I'm seeing is that the divine is really giving them hope and nudges and creative nudges and things like that in this connection. It's also helping them raise their vibration. Excuse me. So it's trying to illuminate for them that there is hope for this connection. There is hope for something to change. There is hope for them to have this creativity that will help them move forward in this connection possibly as well. So yeah, they're trying to watch over them, and Spirit is saying that their ancestors are watching over them. They're protecting your twin. Okay, next one is Nine of Hearts. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Yeah, again, protection is what I get. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. So yeah, again, we have this tree here. It's very magical, and it's showing that there's love surrounding them. If they could just see it, if they could just realize that there's so much love, and there's so many people around them that are trying to help them and protect them during this time frame. And definitely kind of an energy of kind of awakening. So it may be that they're starting to awaken to this connection here, and they realize what kind of fulfillment and harmony they could have with you, being in this connection, being in this twin flame connection. So that's really beautiful. A 9 may be relative for some of you, might be September, or could be 9 months you were together, things like that, or 9 is a relative number for you. So interesting here. All right, we have perchance to dream. And what I'm getting is that Spirit is really talking to them in their dreams. They may be practicing astral projection. They may be practicing telepathy. They may be doing some type of spells, or listening to something before they go to bed to connect with you. So let me look at that card here for y'all. That's really interesting. The moon phase is a new moon, and the stage is denial. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. A crowned naked man is reclining, his eyes closed and his body dissolving in the wind. Another man holds him gently. Behind him a circle of brass, risen by thin silvery threads. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or it's the time to surrender, to drown, to dive in headfirst in the cozy, all-enveloping darkness of the blanket. It is a moment of weakness, a desire to close your eyes and surrender just for 1 moment, 1 second, 1 minute. Not like a hero fighting the world, but like a kid just welcoming the darkness outside within fully. How long will that moment last? A minute, we can say, just a minute, but it's not true. Disappearing is but an instant, just the time to take a breath twice, and yet it can take ages. Ages we will regret. Ages that we will have lost, like stolen by our own surrendering, and yet we close our eyes. We let one sense after the other slow down to nothing. Sight first, then hearing and smell. Last will be the touch. The comforting hand we all deserve to hold us up when we have done enough and we just cannot but let it go. Whew. Okay, that's pretty heavy, guys. So, again, I'm really sorry, but if you saw the first video, there are some addictions here. And it is telling you and your twin, it is double telling you both that this can kill you. It will kill you. If you're sleeping to, as well, if you're depressed and you're sleeping to escape something, it's still going to be there when you wake up. Your twin's connection, the connection's still going to be there. It's not going to go away. It's not going to get cut. It's not going to, it may change and transform, but your twin's not going away. You know, I mean, even if they die, you still have them in the other realms. And so for some of you, your twin, for a very small part of you that are watching this, your twin has already passed. And I'm really sorry if that's the case. That's awful. And I couldn't imagine what kind of pain that would be like to know that they're up there in a different dimension and you can only meet with them at night in your dreams. For some of you, your twin is just trying to escape the pain. So they're depressed and they're sleeping a lot. But when they're sleeping, all they're doing is dreaming, and all they're doing is being reminded of the things that to sleep perchance to dream. So maybe they're trying to escape the 3D, trying to escape into the 5th dimension, trying to escape these addictions possibly as well. So for some of you, that may be really relevant. And we've got bound here. Like, I didn't even have to pull out this addicted card to not see, or to see that the devil is definitely here, and it's influencing your connection. And not in a good way. We have abandoned. So your twin feels abandoned. So they feel like they've been abandoned by you, or they've abandoned you. And so that's why they're feeling this crushing pain. And for a lot of them, it's like if they could just get to you in their dream state, if they could just get to you in the 5D and connect with you, it helps them feel better. So they're searching for you desperately in other realms. And they're doing a lot of weird stuff to get there, though, is what I'm seeing for some of them. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, so they feel like this, all this love, all of this beautiful emotions that they have for you are just empty. The cup's empty. It's not filled. It's not being fulfilled. So they don't have any love to offer currently at this time. They may be going through a dark night of the soul. I kind of felt that for you. That's why I chose some of these cards. And even if I hadn't, it probably would have come out anyways. Again, with this dark mirror deck that I've got here. So, and we'll clarify these at the end as well. Your twin wants to know, is it possible to forgive and forget? Yeah, they want your forgiveness. They want your forgiveness for sure. So, yeah. They may have sabotaged this connection too, you know. And they may have abandoned you, or they may feel abandoned by this connection. But it seems to me that, you know, they've kind of created some of their own they have their own demons to fight right now. And so that's possibly why a lot of you are not in communication or connected right now. All right, the next card we have is Angel. That's positive. Fantastic. We had this in one of the other Pisces readings, I think, here, or a Sagittarius, I believe. So light attribute, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So, yeah, they're trying to get into this energy, or hopefully they'll get into this energy of becoming an angel, or they see you as an angel, that you have always given to this connection and love them, and you've helped them when they're in need with no expectation in return. So yeah, definitely. Or they're trying to do that for others now, which is really beautiful. And then we've got confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Yeah, so we got that kind of in the resilience card on your end. So you're mirroring this Pisces with your twin. So yeah, it's telling them to let some shit slide. Don't, pick your battles. Don't always go after every single thing that's said to you or everything that irritates you. It's just being in this energy of just letting things slide off your back. That not everything requires you to get pissed off or upset about it. Next card we have is loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. So yeah, they may have experienced a loss in this connection. Whether you, for their twin, that they may think that you're lost to them. Could be that a relationship ended or they experienced some type of death in their family. So there is grief and sadness here, but with that comes this resurrection. And we have this red sun here, just like we had this thinking of you sun on your side, Pisces. So yeah, they're definitely feeling this loss in the connection or in their own lives. And so that's causing them to feel they're very sad. But with loss, with death comes a resurrection. With that comes new life. Next card we have is obsession. Okay, so for many of you, excuse me, many of you, your twin is obsessed with this connection. They're obsessed with you. They are, they cannot, it's like they can't breathe without you. It's like they are madly missing you. Like it is to the point where it's just like they may not be functioning well. Like they may just be so depressed, maybe coping with all sorts of bad things, or with this bound card here and this addicted card here. They may really be in some devil energy is what I'm seeing here. So for some of them, this has become an obsession. The twin flame journey has become an obsession. They may be listening to multiple tarot readers. As many as I like on here, I restrict myself to 5. So I don't listen to very many anymore because I find that it gets convoluted. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing, 6 or 7 of them say the same thing, and then it just takes that one to say something different and I'm all spinny. So I make it a rule, 5 readers, that's it. And so for some of them, they are obsessed. They are obsessed with this connection. They are obsessed with you. And they definitely cannot stand that you guys are in separation. This is causing them some awful feelings here. And then we've got purge reversed. So, they know what they need to purge. They know what they need to get rid of. And they're just not making that. They're not making the correct choice to do that. So, they need to purge these fears. They need to purge this obsession that they've got with you. It's not healthy. This energy of the bound energy, that needs to go as well. You're not bound to anything. You're not bound to this connection. You still have the ability and the free will to go in whatever direction you wish to go. You don't have to continually put work into the twin flame journey. The next card we have is 5 of Wands, reversed. Okay. So they just don't want any conflict here. And again, they may be wanting to return to this connection. They may be putting down their wands and being like, okay, I give up, I surrender type of energy here. And hopefully they can pull that energy and purge out what needs to be purged. And so hopefully they can get into that energy instead of being in conflict and fighting or feeling like they have to keep their guard up, that they can release that and kind of open up to the connection here. So I'm hoping that will be, and in a healthier way is what I'm seeing. So next message we have, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So for some of you, they should have been honest. If they ghosted you, if they left, if they just walked away from this connection, they should have just been honest with themselves and with you is what I'm seeing here. I feel a lot of self-deception going on here and a lot of coping mechanisms, and unhealthy ones at that. So, all right. The cards that we will clarify first here, tarot cards, we're going to clarify the 10 of Wands reversed. So that's putting down this burden, trying to get out of this devil energy. So that's good. That's positive. Let's see. Why is the 10 of Wands here, please? Oops. Too many. So for some of you, there was the truth of the matter is they knew that they had to walk away from. So they know they have to walk away from something. They know that they have to walk away from this bad behavior. The truth is they know that. They know they need to walk away from it. They know they need to walk away from an unhealthy connection if it's a relationship as well. If the twin flame journey has become toxic because one or both of the twins is addicted or having substance use issues, they know they have to walk. The truth is they know that truth. It's being shown to them over and over and over again. They know this truth and they need to put that burden down before they can move forward. And to do that, it requires them to recover. A lot of them, it's recovery. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? And for some of them, they're trying to do that. They're trying to walk away from this this type of energy. Okay, so for this one, the Ace of Cups, because this connection, whatever connection they were in, or just this twin flame connection, became too much for them possibly, and it drained them of their emotions, or they weren't offering their love, some type of new love, and things weren't working out. They knew that, the Wheel of Fortune would eventually turn, but it's karma. They haven't finished up their karma. They can't receive this Ten of Cups here until they finish up the karma that they have. They've got something they need to close out. Karmic cycles need to close out before this Ten of Cups can be upright and they can be emotionally fulfilled. And they know that they're just stuck. Maybe they feel like they're stuck in a karmic cycle as well. They're stuck in this cycle and it just goes round and round and round, and they're just feeling like they're not receiving this divine love, but it could be because of their own behavior. All right, why do we have the Five of Wands reversed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of Wands reversed, yeah. Why do we have the Five of Wands reversed? Why is the Five of Wands reversed? Okay, we had one flip. Yeah, because they need to regain their power. So for some of them, the Emperor, again, we have the Emperor reversed on your side, Pisces, right here. So for those of you this resonates with, it could be that you were feeling like you lacked power there that you didn't have the power to take any action, and so you were just like, I can't be this fool again. I can't take a leap of faith. I feel like you might reject me. So keep that in mind. Now that I'm hearing this again, we've got the Emperor reversed, or Emperor upright here, not reversed. And so what it's saying is that they need to stand in their own power. They need to be upright, or they need to see you in your power. And that might also be why they might open up to you. They might see you looking damn fine and confident and happy and sexy and whatever, and they're like, oh crap, you know what I mean? So, keep that in mind. And so they just don't want to fight. They may not want to fight anymore with, and they may be, if they're in Aries, they just want to stand in their own power. They just want to be upright. They don't want to be pissed off. They don't want to be unhappy. They don't want to be in this nasty energy. They just want to be back in their power. And for some of them, whoever you're dealing with on this side, if it is an Aries, they just want to be back in their power. And even if it's not, they want to stand in their power. They want to avoid this conflict with you and avoid the conflict that comes with their choices that they've been making. They want to move away from that. They're trying to get unbound. They're trying to move away from this energy that is keeping them bound. And this obsession, they need to purge. They need to purge that. Wow, that's a lot of energy, y'all. Okay, whew, okay. So, your fortune card for you and your twin. Beautiful. We've got love. That's magical. Okay, so love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So yeah, you guys have love in this connection. You still deeply love each other. There may be some dark night of the soul going on for both of you possibly, but I am showing that, your twin is really fighting to get out of it. And you're already doing well, Pisces. Like, you're coming away from it. You've recognized it. You understand. You're taking some action, or whatever action you feel like you can take to regain your power here, so that you can move away from this type of energy and maybe move into something that's more balanced and more emotionally fulfilling. So it doesn't necessarily mean another relationship. It could just be being single. It could just be being on your own. There's nothing here that shows that you're moving towards another relationship. it's just showing that possibly you're trying to make this connection kind of work in whatever way it can. So, you know, on maybe taking some time away, especially if you both are going through dark night of the soul. None of you need to be together at this time, because all you're going to be doing is mirroring the darkness that you're seeing within yourselves and that you're purging as well. So keep that in mind. All right, Pisces, I know this was really long, but I know you guys are magical and you'll watch it all because you rock, and, you know, I'm a Pisces like y'all. So, you know, we want to know as much as we can, especially, you know, when we're getting, you know, a reading. So, you know, long isn't all that bad for all of you. So thank you so much for watching. If you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. I don't do just twin flames. I do all different kinds of readings. You can ask me about whatever questions you need. So, all right, take care.